This is Popular Apocrypha, Episode 4, Scooby-Doo, recorded on July 21st, 2017.
Welcome to Popular Apocrypha. Today we have Riley, the slightly unkempt beatnik whose primary motivation is food, yet is a loyal to a fault friend who makes high-pitched squeals.
Thanks, I guess.
And then we have...
Sorry, I had to act on what you'd said, so...
Then we have Logan, the dorky but lovable character who always seems to be in both the wrong and the right place at the wrong time.
Hey gang, we gotta get out of here.
Then we've got Daniel, the nerdy one who keeps losing their glasses, but always has the answer to every question. And we have... Oh, sorry.
And then I'm only probably right about half my answers.
What?
I'm wrong about 50% of the time.
Shh, they don't even know.
A quarter of the time.
60% of the time?
You're making it, I was going to say you're making it better for me, so yeah, we'll go with that one.
1/58th of the time.
And then we have Eli, the gorgeous babe who keeps all of the guys watching the show into their mid-40s.
I mean, that of all things could pick, that was it. I love it.
And then,
Gentlemen.
and then we have me, the generic white guy solidifying the show's lack of ethnic and cultural diversity, who leads the group in all the wrong directions and is ultimately rather a fuckboy. But
Question mark?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be considered a fuckboy.
For his
You're
time,
soft
I
boy.
guess he was like Metro because, you know, he had the ascot going on. He's very
Right.
well dressed.
so if it isn't clear, these descriptions are all drawn from who we're discussing today.
Did you make me Shaggy?
No, I'm
No.
Shaggy.
Oh, you
He's
made
Shaggy.
Why?
Did you make me Scooby-Doo?
You are Scoobert-Doo.
Did you say Scoobert?
Scoobert is technically Scooby's full name.
Ruh-roh.
I suppose you're going to give us the background or the history or
Yeah,
whatever.
so I do have that ready to go. So if that wasn't clear, Riley I described as our Shaggy character. Eli is our Daphne.
Yes, he is.
I could see it.
Daniel is our Velma. Logan is our Scooby.
I'm sorry.
And I'm Fred the Fuckboy.
Yeah,
So
that's fancy how that works out. Like, I hope we get out of here soon, Scoob.
Ruh-roh.
okay, that was really good.
Rock me right in the ass.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
I'm scared. Wanna go home?
Anyway, how is
Start strong
everybody today?
Rootery. Right?
I don't know what you said. I don't want to know what you said.
Don't neuter me, Shaggy.
Oh, it's really sad. Where are my testicles, Summer? I'm really good. I just got engaged recently, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. But even more cool, Tyler just got back from his honeymoon and he got married.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And the rest of us, well, I'm a dog apparently.
I'm a lady.
Both of us are ladies.
You're a very fancy lady.
But you're also a very dumb lady.
Although,
I mean,
a quick side note, in the original series that is true.
okay.
But
that's right.
later on, you basically become like you have kung fu skills, pretty much.
Yeah, because there's multiple iterations of
Right.
Scooby-Doo.
But we'll get to that.
Are you talking about that live action piece of crap?
No, like even some of the animated stuff.
Like the new
just
cartoon.
just after Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Why did that become a I don't know. That was weird.
Anyway, we'll get into that. How are you, Daniel?
Tired. Really tired.
Yeah. Get that?
Daniel works night shifts, in case you haven't noticed.
I had to work at 12 Wednesday, so I'm still tired from that.
And then I go AWOL sometimes.
It doesn't for no reason.
That's kind of like the show. Where's Daphne? I don't know.
She fell into another trap.
We gotta save our gas.
She is the prone to danger one.
Right. I'm kind of like putting off, like I'm delaying this episode, the content a little bit, because I don't know, like Scooby-Doo, it means a lot to my childhood, and I'm a little afraid to even, get close to changing him, so.
You fucking made me Scooby-Doo.
Yes, I did. Well, okay. If not you, then who?
Okay, I don't know.
That sounds like the name of a game. It's not, but that sounds like the name of a game.
Good for next time.
Yeah. If not you, then who?
Can I be like the villain? For those meddling kids?
No.
Okay. Can I be the mystery machine?
Mr. Voorhees.
Okay, if you're going to be the mystery machine, then you have to have a description that goes along with it. So that still pertains to you.
Don't make it sexual.
I was okay.
What have you got?
I got nothing. Okay, I'll be
you're
Scooby-Doo.
You want to be Scrappy?
No.
Did you know?
No.
Scrappy was discontinued for being a bad role model of kids.
Really?
Was he killed off?
I don't. He's been brought
Please.
back and stuff multiple times though. So
You
like,
can't say that
at
in
one
kid cartoons.
point.
He was sent to the farm.
At one point, Scrappy was discontinued.
He was sent to the farm with Scooby's parents.
Oh gosh.
Yikes. Ripperoonie.
Anyway. So before we move on, anything else in our lives happening?
I found out I'm
exciting.
Jewish.
Did you really?
No.
Allah,
me, right back in the face.
That's
One-two
kind of
punch.
insensitive.
I learned I'm straight. Really? No.
I found out.
I was kind of waiting for someone to say really. Come on, guys, throw me a stick or something.
We're not playing into it.
Someone want to throw me? Okay, actually, Scooby-Doo works because I did bring tennis balls with me today,
If I'm throwing anybody a bone, it's Eli.
and I'm always.
Hit marker noises.
Brr, air horn.
Darude Sandstorm.
In the weed remix.
Right.
Weed.
All right. Anything else we want to touch on before we move on to a game?
No, I'm pretty good.
I'm good.
All right. So the name of this game is Do or Pooh. I have a list of 10 villains. 5 are from Scooby-Doo episodes, and 5 are from the best of the worst B movies. You need to figure out if the following come from Scooby-Doo episodes or movie Pooh, based solely on the information I provide. Some of these will be much easier than others, and some of them will be a little bit more difficult, but all around, it should just be fun and funny descriptions of various villains. So, our first villain is a 3,000-year-old mummy who comes to life and turns those who have taken its belongings to stone. Is this Do or Pooh? All right, I'll go around. Logan?
That could easily be both. That actually sounds like a Johnny Quest villain more than a Scooby-Doo villain.
What's your answer?
What's your answer? Do or Pooh?
I'm gonna say Pooh.
Pooh?
Do.
Do?
Do.
I'll flip and remember this one is Do.
I do remember this one too.
The answer is Do. It's from the episode Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2.
Ooh.
Not the mummy one.
Let's roast it.
Okay, this one will probably be the most obvious one. But it was on one of the websites. I was on one of the,
It's the only one I remember.
on one of the websites I was looking at.
Glowing guy in the diving tank. Like
Yeah. The Bioshock guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On one of the websites I was looking at, this was the top-rated best of the worst one. So that kind of gives it away, but it's already obvious. An inflatable sex doll clutching skateboard assassin with a henchman named Shades. Do or Pooh? This should be
Do, definitely do. Obviously meant for kids.
Hold on. A henchman named Shades.
So it's an inflatable sex doll clutching skateboard assassin
yeah.
with a henchman
I have
named
no
Shades.
problem with that part. The henchman named Shades.
I have no qualms.
Everything else is all right except for
That's
shades.
genius story writing, except for the henchman.
Hold on. Question. If he's a skateboard assassin, does that mean he kills skateboards or he kills with
Skateboard
skateboards?
riding assassin.
Okay, so he doesn't kill with the
What the
skateboard.
hell is this?
either.
That I'm not sure actually. I haven't
I'm really
seen the movie.
disappointed now.
I haven't seen the movie.
I mean, yeah.
So,
What is this movie called?
So this obviously is a Pooh. This
What?
is Hard Ticket to Hawaii rated R.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Oh,
See-
yes.
Is that the movie with the razor frisbee?
Because
I think
yes, it is.
I've seen that.
Oh no!
It is.
I've seen that clip.
I've seen that clip too.
Amazing.
We're gonna have a Papa Pock movie night, I think, pretty soon here.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Oh.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Just
I
throws
bet
the
you anything
frisbee
it's
and the
gotta
girl
be
goes
How
chasing
much you want
after
to bet
it.
there's a sex scene with the doll?
with the doll.
With
probably.
the sex.
No.
inflatable-
It's sex scene with something else other than the doll.
the skateboard and the henchman. Anyway,
You really
let's
know that skateboard.
bring it back to Jeep.
Okay, so number 3, Mark.
That's
That's
it.
all the information I'm going to give you.
Mark.
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 Mark?
Is this do or poo? This is a name. Mark. Is this do or poo? If I told you anything else, it would be way too obvious. Also, this is arguably not the villain, but we're gonna go with it. This is the villain. Mark. Do or poo? Logan?
Let's start with Riley this
Okay, Riley?
So I vaguely remember an episode, in my tired humor, where Mark Wahlberg was a character in
What?
Scooby-Doo.
Need to watch.
So I'm gonna say do.
Okay. Eli?
I want to credit Logan here for a second to pass off the whole idea. Like, Riley's obviously seen a lot more Scooby-Doo shows than you have.
I mean, I was thinking you should start there because Tyler started with me last time, but I mean, that works too.
I mean, whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say.
So what's your choice? Do or poo?
I'm going to say do.
Okay. Daniel?
I'm gonna say poo.
Okay. And Logan.
I might say poo as well.
Okay. So maybe there is. I didn't see that,
Oh,
but
okay.
this is drawn from Pooh.
Ah, shoot.
Specifically, Pooh. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you see that it's on YouTube's Most Trending? They're doing a documentary about the making
Yeah,
of that film.
the disaster artist.
To clear things up, this is Pooh. The movie is The Room with
Okay.
Tommy. I'm not
Wiseau.
sure how you say it.
Wiseau.
Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau.
I did not do it. I did not
did
either.
I did
not. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, puppy.
Oh, hi, doggy. Okay.
This is bullshit. I did not either.
Number 4. The diabolical disc demon wants the half-finished song of a famous missing writer and will stop at nothing to get it.
That sounds awesome.
These are
want to see
good
this.
ones. Good job. These are tough.
Do.
Okay. We'll go to Eli next. Do or poo?
I would say do because if I remember right, there was a music episode.
Yeah, I want
of
to say I've
that.
seen this one before.
Okay. Right. Do or poo?
Diggity diggity do.
Bandwagoner. I'm going to go do.
Okay. And Logan?
My first thought was that it sounds too complicated to be a Scooby-Doo villain, but I know they did like musical episodes with like musical guests.
I think
So
there was an
that
entire
very well-
episode with like Kiss at one point.
Yes,
That makes
there
sense.
was. Yep.
So I think I'm
remember
not sure
it.
if it was Kiss, but it's something very similar. If
think
it wasn't
If
Kiss.
it wasn't Kiss, I know there was the Josie and the Pussycat episode.
Yes. Well, they were a recurring guest.
I know.
Really?
I know
They're
that
in
there
the
was
same
a.
universe.
I know there was a Globetrotters one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
They were all in the same universe.
But I'm going to say do.
Okay, you all are correct. It is due. The title of the episode is The Diabolical Disc Demon.
Is that old Scooby-Doo? Like
That-
classic?
Just so that you're aware, all of the ones that I've chosen are from Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? They're all from... So, quick tidbit of info. So the first 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You came out between 1969 and 1972 or 71.
Okay.
And then they canceled the show for a while, or like put it on hiatus until 1978, when the
Wow.
3rd and final season of Scooby-Doo Where Are You came out. But all the villains for this game
Then got
are
rebooted
from
like 50 times after
Yeah.
that.
Live
and
action
various
movies
other
and
things.
such.
But those are technically the only 3 seasons of Scooby-Doo Where Are You that exist. Then there's tons of other things. Also, a fun fact that I was going to bring up later, but it fits in right now. Scooby-Doo actually has, so far as I saw, the longest. It's not the longest running show. It's the show with the most animated episodes, if you include everything in the canon.
Isn't
of
the
Scooby-Doo.
longest running show some British show? That's
Yeah,
been
I
going
think so.
for,
But
200
like Scooby-Doo has, I think it's somewhere around 350 episodes of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, because I think
If you include all
Wow.
of the
I think
spin-offs and
Simpsons
everything.
is trying to beat.
Scooby-Doo, Simpsons, excuse me. Simpsons is second to Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, no,
That's incredible.
I think
I-
they're trying to go for the record on that one.
I assume you mean American animated episodes.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
so many anime have
I
done
believe
that.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon just reached 1,000.
Wow.
Yep.
Gosh.
No,
Yeah,
it's for American
US.
anime.
It's
Okay.
American.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's nothing that can beat Pokemon.
I was
at
like,
this point.
whoa.
Because
All right.
aren't they about to roll out another season of that?
They're in Sun and Moon right now,
Which will
which
probably
is like
branch
season
off into
16.
Which will probably branch off into like 3 more seasons.
Ready for the next one? This
Maybe,
is
yes.
number 5. After his wife dies, a warlord becomes evil and holds a town helpless with the help of his sadistic son. Do or poo?
Pooh.
Daniel says poo. Logan, what do you say?
I'm gonna say Pooh as well.
Poo. Riley?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Pooh because it's the whole wife dying thing. You
Okay.
know?
And
Pooh, because that's way too violent for a kid's show.
you are correct. It is Pooh. It is Return of the 5 Deadly Venoms is the name of the movie. The 5 Deadly Venoms, that was also the name of a movie, obviously, because this is the sequel. That was also on the couple of the lists that I was looking at for B movies, but wasn't quite as solid on the villain.
Yeah, once you said Warlord, I was like, no, that's too much for a Scooby-Doo episode.
That's what I call my work week. The Return of the 5 Deadly Venoms. Monday through Friday.
All right, number 6. We'll see how obvious this is. Probably pretty obvious. A killer turkey impersonates a girl's father by wearing her father's torn-off face.
I know this one.
Okay, Dan.
Everyone else is answering
everyone
before
goes
me.
first before Dan.
Here, really quick, before we say do or poo, I also want to hear, before we get to Daniel, what you think the name of the movie. Sorry, that kind of gave it away. The movie is.
It's very
He's
obvious.
super excited about the movie title.
It's a little excited. So
It's a
rather
great-
than saying do or poo, then, because it's pretty obvious, killer turkey and all that. What is the name of the movie? I know what it is. I know what it is. Obviously, Daniel knows what it is. Riley, name of this movie.
Me first.
It's a pun!
It
Oh,
is-
okay.
It is a pun.
Pooh. And it's a turkey that wears a daughter's
Father's
face.
to
impersonate the father. It's a really
Okay.
shitty
Killer
theory.
turkey.
Mm.
Question.
Yes.
Does this work?
Yes.
Yes.
She totally believes it.
Totally. Completely.
No one asks a single question. And she's not the only one
Yeah,
that falls
she's not
for
the
it.
only one.
I'm gonna say the title of the movie is Open-Faced Turkey Sandwich Revenge.
Okay. Eli, name of this movie.
Oh.
This movie shit.
I'm not creative enough for that. I want to say it's almost like a face-off, kind of like cheesy knockoff kind of way how they say it,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Okay. Logan?
I'm just gonna go with kind of non-creative Thanksgiving.
And Logan has it.
Oh.
It is Thanksgiving.
Oh my god. You want to know the most
Wait.
fucked up scene in that movie?
You, if for our listeners out there, just Google image search for the turkey Thanksgiving because it is so ridiculous.
That's not annoying at all.
That's my I got it right air horn.
It is
So-
B-movie trash.
Is beat movie trash a oxymoron?
No, it's more like a compliment.
Yeah, it's more of like a compliment.
Because it becomes so bad, it's good. Like The Room.
Yeah.
Like The Room, Thanksgiving.
That's
Like
B-movie trash.
Sharknado.
Right.
Sharknado's not
Rubber.
B-movie trash. That's just trash.
Sharknado was made to be that bad though.
Yes.
Oh, I see. It's all about intention.
There's an entire scene of that movie where the
There are
turkey has
5
sex with a
now.
lady.
There are
What?
5
The
shark.
5th one is in development.
Jeez.
I kid you not.
Can you repeat what you said?
There's an
please?
entire scene of that movie where the turkey has sex with a lady. And he wears
I didn't see that.
He wears a gravy-flavored condom.
That's a detail that's discussed.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, sources or it didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen.
No. All right, move on. I'm scared.
Okay.
Wait, how many more do you have?
That was number 6.
Oh,
I
you
think
want-
so far
and-
I've gotten like 5 out of 6.
And there's a
I'd say.
catchphrase by the turkey that's gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Wait, it speaks?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It talks.
That needs to be in the next Die
Well,
Hard.
So movie number 2
Okay.
for Pop and Pop movie night.
No.
Ready for number 7? A descendant of one of the witches who was burned at Salem is possessed by the spirit of her ancestor and terrorizes the town, or the nearby town, in modern day.
That is a Scooby-Doo movie.
That is a Scooby-Doo
Do.
movie.
Oh.
That is a do.
Yeah.
Well, Riley was too confident with his answer, so I'd have to go with him.
Diggity diggity do.
It is maybe also a movie.
Oh.
Like I said, it was. I drew all of these from Scooby-Doo. Where are you? That was one of the.
Oh,
third.
okay.
Scooby-Doo.
So
Oh,
it
that totally was, because
Scooby-Doo.
that was the Curse of the Zombie Island.
Yes.
Oh, no,
yeah.
no, it wasn't. It was the... fuck. No, it was the witch one, but I can't remember. It's not the zombie one, though.
It's like cat people.
No,
You
that's,
remember that?
that's a zombie one.
Do you remember that one? Where it's like
That was
cat
a good
people
one.
fighting zombies?
But there is one where they do just go to Salem, and it's all about witches, because it has the warlock.
Oh, yeah.
So this Scooby-Doo episode is titled "To Switch a Witch."
For the record, I was also going to say do.
You're going to say, dude?
But that was also a Scooby-Doo episode?
That was a
because they
Scooby-Doo
made it into a
episode.
full movie, basically, later.
I didn't see.
Because then that's when
I
they
believe you.
introduced their weird, like, not real band
Oh, yeah.
with the three
Yes!
ladies, and
Yep.
they were reoccurring characters later.
I'm hoping that this next one, number 8, I'm hoping it's a little bit harder for you guys. Hopefully, in the style much like Grease, high school greasers are super-powered mutant monsters who hold the popular girls hostage. Now, don't blur that. Okay. Eli, what do you think? Do
Pooh.
or poo? Poo?
Pooh.
Okay. Right.
It was a tough one. Pooh.
Daniel. And
I really want this to be do. I'm going to say do.
do. The answer is poo.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
And the title of the movie is Class of Nukem High.
Is that like Nuketown?
Or Duke Nukem.
No, Call of Duty reference? Okay.
Yeah, I got
No,
that
we
one.
do not do.
I know that reference. I understood that reference.
I understood that reference.
All right.
Wow.
Pop culture
Referenceception.
Now, if you had been counting how many do's and poos there'd been, you would know the answers to these next two.
Shit.
But,
I know I'm going 100 right now, 100%.
okay, number 9. A witch doctor controls a giant robot statue of an island god named Monotikitia.
It's a do.
Eli?
That's a do.
That's a do.
When you said witch doctor, I knew it was do.
It is do. The name
It's
of the
my
episode
favorite.
is A Tiki Scare Is No Fair.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Because
that
they
one and
also
the,
remade it into a movie later on.
They
and
did?
the Bioshock guy. Those are my two favorites.
Yep, they remade that episode into a movie about a tiki god, so...
The one in the scuba diving, that was one of my favorites as well. I saw that a lot.
I don't
This
the Tar Monster episode.
number 10, I chose specifically for Riley. So,
I feel honored.
Or the Scarecrow.
a creature plays bagpipes to call on the Loch Ness Monster to assist him in capturing a castle.
Oh
Is this
my
do
god.
or poo?
This sounds like another Johnny Quest villain.
Daniel, do or poo?
Poop.
Eli?
I'm gonna say do because it just sounds so child friendly. Like everything else is very obviously violent, and
Okay.
so do.
I
Red?
think it's also a do. I think I remember this one.
And Logan.
I was going to say do as well.
The answer is do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The name of the episode is A Highland Fling with a Monstrous Thing,
Oh my gosh.
which is
man.
also the name of my sex tape. Just kidding.
He just came back from his honeymoon.
Are we gonna
I
create?
might
Are we just?
add-
Is that gonna be a running thing for you now?
Don't tell his fiance, marriage, wife. His wife.
don't let her-
Sorry.
Eric's wife.
Just don't put it on the podcast. Just bleep it out right
So
there.
I wish that we had kept score to see where everybody was at.
Me and Dan were a 9 out of 10.
I'm just glad I got Thanksgiving.
I think you got
I'm
about
still
7 or
super
8.
excited about
And
that.
I'm actually surprised that you. got
I
that.
would say a bonus 5 points to Logan for
Well,
getting
so Logan
Thanksgiving.
wins, I guess.
Woo!
I haven't seen Scooby-Doo at all. Well, like 2 episodes.
Now,
maybe.
ideally, I would have like a shot of something really heavy for you to take because you won.
I'll
but
give.
I don't.
I'll have a Sour Patch Kid.
Have a Sour Patch Kid. Oh,
Hear
yeah.
that crinkling?
All the crinkling.
See, I'm having a Sour Patch Kid.
Professional.
No,
I'm also
those are
going
just
to crinkle
edited
the
in
bag.
post, right? Those sounds? They're totally edited in post, right?
Yeah. oh my gosh.
Oh my
that will
gosh.
send so many people through the roof.
Podcast,
Let's move on.
Podcast cancer.
Let's move on away from podcast answer. So, for those of our listeners who are unfamiliar with the Scooby-Doo franchise, starting in 1969, as I said before, the multiple TV series and movies follow a gang of teenagers as they drive around the United States in their mystery van, solving mysteries as amateur detectives with the help of their canine pal, a Great Dane named Scooby-Doo. The show was started due to parents calling for non-violent TV shows, unlike He-Man and the Sword. Each show in the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You series always ended with the gang unmasking the supposedly supernatural creatures to show their ordinary criminality. So, my first question for everybody is, who are we going to canonize today? Are we going to go for all of the main characters of Scooby-Doo, or just focus in?
That would take us like an hour and a half.
So do we just want to focus in on Scooby-Doo the dog? Is that the plan?
I don't like that Velma has been like super sexualized recently.
Why?
Because like all these geek cosplayers are now doing Velma, and it's like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Is it though?
Okay, no, I guess cosplay who you want. It's just specifically that character, which is kind of weird to me.
I'm okay with it.
I think you're losing me on your argument here.
I don't know, it's a subjective thing. I mean,
it's similar to the whole, like, people do, Doc from Back to the Future sexy. It's weird.
I just think it's interesting that, like, Daphne is kind of not the one being cosplayed as much anymore.
No one cares.
Well, I think that's a point.
Well, no, because the girls growing up identified more with Velma because they were kind of the nerd kids, grew up to be, like, super hot cosplayers, and then started cosplaying as Velma.
Well, hold up. How do you know that? Or is that you projecting because this is what you would like to do?
That's me projecting because that's what I think.
Okay.
Maybe because of what I wanted to do.
Because it can also be because it might be also argued that they just don't like the personality behind Daphne. Because she basically
I've
didn't
heard
have
that.
That's true.
That's very true in the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? As I said, though, later on she's given much more of a...
Well, she's given a gimmick.
Yeah, the good prone to danger was like the original, like that was what happened.
But then you have Velma, which every time they make a new reincarnation of the show, they flesh her out more than they do Daphne, because they know Daphne's more of just that. Here's this
That's true.
lady.
Velma was a lot more relatable. Yeah.
Well, they gave her a personality.
Yeah.
So it sounds like, to answer my own question, it sounds like we should probably touch on all of them then. We should probably touch on everybody. So
Sure.
You bring up Velma.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular other than modern sexualization, objectification of Velma? Is there anything from the Velma of the Scooby-Doo franchise that you think deserves to be changed?
Yeah, I really think she could use those, like, glasses things that old ladies wear, where
The
they keep
wraparounds?
your glasses on your face.
I think she should
Yes.
get LASIK.
Oh yeah!
Let's take away the problem in time.
I lost my surgery.
My eyes fell out.
Jinkies.
So much of the plot wouldn't develop, though.
It could be I lost my cell phone service. Bring it into the modern era.
And you know, I'm not.
She's always the researcher. She loses phone service. She can't do anything. Well, I guess she can do something, but she can't do like her research
Her bit.
duties. Yeah.
I actually didn't realize how much that whole plot thing like revolves around that she loses her glasses in some episodes and then totally figures everything out.
They almost always split up
Why?
into two groups.
3 groups.
Yep.
Sometimes
Is it three groups? At least
A
two
lot of the
groups.
time, Velma would go by herself.
Oh, right.
She goes with Shaggy and Scooby, and they do a second.
Velma often loses her glasses. Shaggy and Scooby are primarily motivated to get food and or sleep.
Which is why I like the movie Cabin in the Woods, because they make fun of this concept. It's amazing.
And also smoke weed.
Whoa.
Actually, fun fact about that. While I was doing research for the episode, I was on another podcast website who had previously done something. And they had actually interviewed they had looked up like an interview of the creator of Scooby-Doo, and they asked the creator, is this a metaphor for are Scooby and Shaggy stoners because they're always hungry, always want to sleep, and are always just complete goofs, and a number of other things that seem to hint that they might smoke marijuana or something. And the creator was like, no, that's ridiculous, that's stupid. I think the direct quote was something like, the creative team never brought that into development. Or
Whatever.
something like that.
He's just covering himself.
In a flamboyant van. Dude hears a dog talk to him that no one else actually acknowledges except for him.
Well, everyone else acknowledges him. They
like
just don't.
Fred and Velma communicate with Scooby too.
But Eli had a point though. They did drive around in a tie-dye van.
Well, that was hippie culture though.
Yeah.
Everybody drove around in tie-dye stuff.
Oh, one of those vans has like a sick picture of like a wizard on the side shooting lasers at his fingertips.
They're like
That's wailing on a
teenagers.
guitar.
Daniel just did jazz hands when he said that.
Wait, can I ask an important question?
Yes.
How old are they supposed to be?
They're teenagers, college kid age.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can afford.
19, I
So
guess.
they're not adults yet. So they're still
I'm not an adult.
Like
yet.
20?
well, okay.
Like 20, I guess.
They're old enough to be kind of self-sufficient,
Yeah.
like,
They can drive.
but not like I guess financially. I guess because like what Daphne's parents, right?
Well, she's rich.
Yeah,
Right.
Daphne's parents fund the mystery machine. Like,
Yeah.
fund
So
the
far
mystery
as we
Inc.
know.
Yeah.
Indirectly, I would assume.
In canon from somewhere. I heard it
Yeah.
somewhere. But,
I heard it, therefore it is real.
yes. Yeah.
So I have a couple questions.
yes.
First, you bring up the mystery van again, the mystery machine. Do we want to change that? Do we want to modernize that?
Oh
anyway?
my god. Yes. You know those things that, like, those Mercedes vans that
You
roll
need a
around?
makeover show. You need a makeover show.
Hear me out. You know those Mercedes vans that roll around that they're that weird, like, conical shape? You know? And you think that, like, they must stuff, like, 10 people in there, but it looks like it's only, like, a minivan size. Are you feeling me?
No.
You don't hear me?
I have no idea what you're talking
Oh
about.
my gosh, they're like the new Mercedes vans.
I don't go on the internet and be like, I want to look at new van.
I don't go on the internet either and look up new vans. They're driving around all over the place.
Correction, I believe Daniel said, look up new van, not look up new vans.
I made it on purposely stupid.
Actually, I lied. So I don't want that. That's too cool. That's too hip for them.
So
Need a buffalo.
my
Have you ever seen that vehicle? It's like a giant SWAT vehicle.
ooh Humvee.
Kind of.
That'd be pretty
But this is like bulletproof and like huge and like the size of a bus basically.
My suggestion is to bring in another Hanna-Barbera cartoon called the Chan Clan, which is actually pretty obscure.
That sounds racist.
Well, it was a Chinese family,
Oh my gosh.
but it was like a huge family, and they all got together in the Chan van.
Who okayed this?
It was actually they were very competent though, and there weren't very many
Oh my
stereotypes.
gosh, that joke in the show with what was the boxer's name? He has the tattoo on the side of his face. He has a cartoon.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the Tyson Mysteries. He has
Oh,
a
yeah.
Chinese daughter. It's an in joke now.
Anyway, the Chan van could turn into any other vehicle.
Whoa.
And obviously it was done in like a cartoon thing where it like kind of thing.
What did it do?
Yeah.
And we're playing that sound clip right now.
But what about
thank you.
But what about Speed Buggy?
Oh.
Oh.
What if it's sentient? What if it's sentient? I want it to be sentient.
So
The vehicle?
Yes.
So you want Night Riders?
No.
No, Speed Buggy.
It has to be whimsical.
Okay.
It can't be like badass.
Well,
I want it to be whimsical.
to that point,
It has to be another
actually,
character.
About the being badass bit. So Scooby-Doo is actually still in production to this day.
Yep.
They're looking at doing movies in the next few years as well, bringing some of those back and doing those again. They're
Animated
looking
movies?
into it. Not sure.
Probably not.
But one of the things that's come out most recently in the past few years has been DC Comics has actually released a comic of Scooby-Doo,
Is it a
and it is
post-apocalyptic
post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo, where they are a crime-fighting team with like futuristic weapons and devices and like crazy vehicle and
It's
stuff.
actually pretty badass.
Exactly. It is pretty badass. To Logan's point of being whimsical. So, do we want Scooby-Doo to be the childhood whimsy, or do we want it to be the badass? What do we want?
Character-wise, you have to have Scooby and Shaggy be the comic relief.
Okay.
I'd say the other characters though could be.
why can't I don't know, why can't the Scooby-Doo vehicle be... What are you laughing at?
Eli was making funny faces and hand motions, and when he turned to look at him, he stopped immediately.
I didn't mean to. I just stopped when I wanted to.
Why don't we do have the Scooby-Doo van be like an AI controlled thing, like Cortana or something else? I don't know.
The Hoff 9000.
It's voiced by
Kung
David
Fury
Hasselhoff.
reference, yes.
Cortana, where's the next superstar? Turn right now. That's a field. Turn right now.
Siri. I don't know. I actually am in favor of the Scooby-Doo mystery machine still having the same print, but instead of being a van, being one of those duck boat things. Or like you go on,
car?
Yeah, where you go on like city tours sometimes.
The Oscar Minor Wiener vehicle.
The Rickmobile.
That actually came to Boise.
The Mr. Peanut vehicle.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think it should be a duck boat.
What if it was like a motorhome?
That was also a duck boat
Yes.
and was sentient AI.
It could like moderately transform. Not like the Jam
Moderately transform. As in,
No.
Submoderate.
Not like
you
the
gotta go
Jam
outside
Van, where it could turn into a
hammer on
motorcycle,
some things.
or it could turn into a motorcycle or like a hot dog van, but like where it could moderately like like a James Bond car. There we go, Aston Martin.
Transformers, moderate robots in disguise.
it's Optimus Prime.
Well, it's Aston Martin where it has like an ejector seat. It has like
But how do you fit like 5 people in there?
you make an Aston van.
With
That sounded a lot weirder
Vanston
than...
Martin
with
title right there.
TARDIS capabilities from
No.
Doctor Who.
No.
That's too
Right.
OP.
Too
That's
much.
too OP.
Okay, too much.
Too OP.
Too OP.
Please nerf.
Please nerf.
Please nerf.
So what is the vehicle? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Nothing. It's an amorphous blob at this point.
It's a sentient AI. We know that.
Or at least it's an AI, not necessarily sentient, right?
I don't know. Why are you looking at me?
Let's-
I think maybe
Just a Grand Caravan van.
let's make it a
I have an idea.
say it. Save me.
We want a sentient AI. We want something that can hold multiple people, and we want something with like crazy mystical powers, right?
Magic School Bus.
So either we want Thomas the Tank Engine or the Magic School Bus.
And Thomas saw everything that day, so he left the station.
But I don't know if I want it sentient.
Can we have a mashup of the Thomas the Tank Engine theme with the Scooby-Doo theme?
Yeah, can someone out there please do that for us? I'd love
Send it
that.
to us at popularpopfriend@gmail.com.
Yeah. I don't want it to be sentient.
Okay.
Because I feel like that would take away the need for Scooby-Doo.
What was
okay.
the role of the mystery machine in the original Scooby-Doo?
Transportation.
Okay, then it should be just transport.
That's it.
Okay.
Duck vehicle.
Duck vehicle.
An A1 Abrams.
There's the monster over there. Boom!
Well, it takes care of that.
Oh, it just turned out to be a man. Who would have thought?
Whoops.
Royce Racky.
Let's take the mask off his decapitated head.
We blew him to hell, Scoob.
That guy's rocked.
Scoop, put another shell in the can. We're gonna blow this motherfucker to hell. Right, Tony.
Okay.
This needs to be canon.
All in favor of an A1 Abrams tank.
Aye.
Okay, so
But wait, it still has to have the color scheme.
Yes. Yeah.
Flowers. But it's not the mystery machine. It's the what would it be? I'm trying to think of a pun on like mystery
Tankstery.
machine.
the mystery war machine.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's an Iron Man suit. It's an Iron Man suit for all of them. Still with the flowers.
Maybe I guess still call it the mystery machine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have our method of transportation.
I love it.
That was my first question.
Okay.
And I think 5 people is enough to operate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and operate an A1
I think a
Abrams.
tank crew is usually only like 4 or 5 people.
3.
Perfect.
And have we decided that Velma's getting LASIK? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Is she still wearing turtlenecks?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Even in Desert Storm.
She's hiding hands.
Sorry. Rip.
Okay. Let's go to Daphne, because Daphne was brought up as well as being primarily, in the original series, she was a rather weak character and stuff. So, but then later on, she gets more, she can do like karate, kung fu or something, and she can defend herself, and she becomes a much more contributing member of the team. Is there anything else we want to change about Daphne?
Daphne.
The thing is that they are taking steps to make her more of a character, because before, she was the person that she would always get caught. As they move plot along, like, oh, now we have to really be committed into solving the problem, because now we have a friend in trouble. But now the fact that she solves problems now, they're already kind of taking the steps of making her into someone who doesn't need help all the time, but in fact that she helps solve the problems.
Right.
I agree.
So are we good with Daphne?
I think Daphne needs a dragon tattoo on her back.
For all we know, it's always been there.
Oh, that's true.
Although,
I just need pics or it didn't happen.
maybe there have been some episodes where they like go to the beach or something. So maybe we have evidence to show there's not. But that could be covered up.
There's a lot of the new cartoon where she's in a bikini. So.
Right. But I agree. Is dragon tattoo?
Dragon tattoo.
Like what's?
And she also needs what is it? Naruto has Sasuke. He has the fire eye thing. I think she needs
A Sharingan?
Yeah.
You can mimic the bad guy's ability to pretend to be a monster.
That would be the most useless power in this universe.
Until the bad guy's like, oh shoot, monsters are real. Turn myself in.
I think that actually was a trope in a few episodes of the original Scooby-Doo where the bad guy sees something and is like, oh no, it's an actual monster, and then runs away.
Right.
I think that happens.
I think it was in the creep episode.
Is it
I
right?
don't remember.
I don't know.
Or it was, it was the miner 49er. Yeah. Where he's like, oh shoot, the mountain's actually haunted. Turn myself in, take all my gold. Whoop whoop.
Sounds like Mission Impossible.
If you heard little flicking sounds right there,
No,
that was
don't have to say what that was.
Never mind.
Riley's shirtless.
Oh, you don't have to explain what that is either, please.
So yeah, dragon tattoo.
I think she should have her parents are rich, right?
Yeah.
She should have a backstory,
The backstory.
She has a backstory.
she has a love-hate relationship with her dad.
I think that is a thing.
That is
Oh,
the thing,
okay,
I think.
okay.
think.
She's
Cool.
I'm not sure about
She's
that.
I think the way it's established now, and I could be totally wrong about this, is she's emotionally distant from her parents.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Maybe that's not the case, but that's
I don't know.
Or maybe she's an heiress that maybe her parents are deceased, and maybe she just has this slow trickle of funds.
I think they show up in a couple episodes.
Oh, do
Maybe
they?
it's like the Princess Diaries, where she has to prove herself before she can get her money. She has to just save people from mysteries. I think she just needs a frickin' dragon tattoo. That's all I care about.
Okay, dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
Maybe princess backstory of some sort or something of that sort, kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up is Fred the Fuckboy.
Perfect.
So, something about the show that I don't really like is that there's absolutely zero ethnic diversity in the show. So,
True.
I think that Fred should not be Caucasian.
Interesting.
Why Fred?
What, like
and
that?
why not the other character?
Because Fred is the most generic white boy ever. He's such a stereotypical white boy.
Well, yeah, because he's a college prep boy.
Yeah.
Name how many people you know that were an ascot?
Nowadays?
Yes.
Well, that's not a fair comparison because you're asking me to compare a 1960s, 70s character to now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is he a generic white boy?
For the
or is he a
time.
1960s, 1970s white boy?
Generic white boy.
Okay, the ascot needs to stay.
sorry, fuck
We need
boy.
to
But
establish that.
we have to keep the ascot.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wait, would he be a fuckboy or a soft boy?
Fuckboy.
Soft boy.
I would say, personally, I want Fred to not be Caucasian, but I leave that
John Boyega.
as a submission.
John Boyega.
Yes.
Dude.
That's actually.
With an ascot?
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Boyega is a
He could
cool
rock
dude.
that.
You've seen the sorry, completely random, but they're doing a new Pacific Rim 2, and he's playing young
Pentecost.
Yeah, young Pentecost. He's gonna do a really good job at it.
So Hanna-Barbera, if you do any more live-action Scooby-Doo movies, if you could cast John Boyega as Fred.
Fred.
Where did Frank come from? As Fred.
His new name will be Frank.
His new name will be Frank.
I like that actually.
That'd be
Fred
cool.
died and was replaced by Frank.
Or just retired because he got old. Because he's from the
but
60s.
then none of the other ones got old.
The A1 Abrams got overran by Creep. Fred gave up his life.
No,
Frank came to replace him.
I'm imagining like 60 years in the future, and they like go to Fred, who's like really old and haggard, and he like turns around and is like, "Mystery Machine. I haven't heard that name in years."
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah, what if this is the next generation?
John Boyega, in all of his glory with an ascot,
Yeah, dude.
as Frank. Is he Frank or Fred?
Fred.
Fred.
As
As
Fred.
It has to be
It's
continuation.
we're
Right.
recasting. We're trying to make a new character.
Frank, adopted son of Fred.
Okay.
I also don't think you should wear the sweater jean.
Yeah, just the ascot, but like,
Then whatever.
yeah.
I think you should do the ascot and then.
Snazzy polo.
Ooh, yeah. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like new style of clothing where it looks like your grandma's couch from the 90s? Like,
I know what you're talking about.
right? Yeah. So that's the polo. And then his jeans are like the bleach wash jeans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. John Boyega, if you're somehow listening to this, make it happen, man.
I'm a big fan, by the way.
Can we have Daisy Ridley play Daphne?
Who's
As
that?
long as, that
Ray, Star
Daphne
Wars.
continues
Oh.
forward in the development of, kick butt, super awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, that'd be amazing.
Frick yeah.
I mean, they'd play like different characters, but I mean,
Cool.
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Felicity Jones is Velma.
Felicity Jones. Oh yeah.
Again, this name.
She's a main character in Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, anything else about Fred?
No,
I think
I think-
that's pretty good. I mean, John Boyega kind of just takes care of everything.
Yeah.
And now,
And with the clothing changes, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, which do we want to tackle? Or we have to tackle them both at the same time, but we've got Shaggy and Scooby. We've got to be real careful here, because, those fans,
True stoner. Goes full true
make him,
stoner.
make him a
Always,
true stoner.
always when he talks, weed smoke coming out of his mouth.
Why? Every time he talks. What about,
Why not?
what about
the soy.
what about portraying,
Relax, Scooby Snacks. Good cup sound effect.
I don't know if you could hear that. But
oh my gosh. So,
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
anyway,
do we want absolute down the we're rolling down the hill in 90 miles per hour stoner, or do we want a
was that analogy?
stoner just get rolling with me?
Rolling down the hill 90 mile an hour stoner or 75 mile an hour stoner.
I mean, it's unnoticeable, but there actually is a difference.
Yeah, like when you go to a parking lot and it's 13 miles an hour instead of 15 miles an hour. Makes me so angry. Why is it so different? Anyway, go ahead, Ty.
Do we want to have Shaggy portray marijuana smoking in a positive light, or just fully fold into the stereotypes?
So we got an A1 Abrams, okay, as the Mystery Machine. I think Shaggy should be an experimenting stoner that's having a lot of issues with his addiction.
PTSD.
Yeah.
All I know is I want him to smoke out of the tank barrel for a bomb. That's all I want to see.
that's like in the opening.
Yeah, he has his head in the barrel.
Yeah, so the camera shot starts in the barrel and it zooms out of the barrel, out of the darkness, and it's just the cannon, and then you see that it's Shaggy's face, and then it's him just smoking out of that.
And it's like a still frame. It goes past Shaggy to all the other characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the opening.
Yeah. I think Shaggy should. Let's see. So marijuana helps deal with like stress and pain, right? So
Among other things.
among other things, and I think maybe Shaggy should have this really traumatic backstory, where one of his old dogs died.
Ooh.
And so Scooby is now he he loves having Scooby-Doo around. Like, Scooby-Doo is his pal, right? But every day he's faced with the threat of, what if this ghost or monster or whatever takes my best friend away?
Again.
And that's why he smokes.
Not again, Scoob.
Smoke the pain away.
He had to say
Find an instant way to ruin all the drama. Smoke the pain away.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. His old dog was a Chihuahua.
I think we still need some form of,
Just ignore that whole thing.
Snoodle.
I think. wait, we need to get rid of Scrappy somehow. So what if Scrappy was the first dog?
No.
He was on the farm with the parents.
Okay.
Scrappy was not the first dog. Scrappy is from Tanker Squadron Bravo.
He's a military dog.
During Desert Storm.
I was gonna go a different way with that one.
What were you gonna do?
It's a bastard child of Scooby.
Yikes.
Scooby and Astro from the Jetsons.
Hey. Ooh.
What?
Wasn't Astro a boy?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really.
Maybe
say.
we'll get there.
That's extended canon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I'm
think
just thinking of a Jon Snow scenario when it comes to Scrappy.
so. Shaggy's like a super stoner. Okay. We're not really sure what drugs he does. We know it's marijuana and then gunpowder. Like, he just inhales straight gunpowder.
Morphine.
Oh, I love that.
And-
Morphine.
Yeah, he just like snorts gunpowder and he like morphine.
I mean, the rest of the crew just accepts it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
I mean, he's the most accurate one.
Yeah.
He and Scooby are the gunners. So
You see her there
just
sitting on-
developing headcanon.
You see her sitting over there on the couch. She's not the same after she started smoking weed. She'll just sit there all day.
And he lost his old dog. I need one more thing for Shaggy though to like complete him. Like one more. He's just missing something. Like something.
What's his
key.
look?
Better posture. No, he's always hunched over.
He's in the gunner, so he's like hunched over in the gunner seat.
I
You
like
want
his,
more hunched over?
I like his personality as is, honestly.
Yeah, I do too. It's carefree to hide his pain,
Yeah.
but
But he's also really afraid.
I think he needs a full beard.
You're talking like
Make him hipster. Make him
make him
weed
look like
smoking hipster.
Yeah.
Wait, what was Eli?
Like one of those rangers that
Green Beret.
yeah, got that green beret beard going on.
Like super thick,
Yes.
solid.
Yeah.
And then he like kind of does the black beard where he like has smoke in his beard when he's going to war.
Except for it's marijuana.
It's just marijuana. It's just doobies.
That's how he just,
Blunts rolled up into his beard.
just constant buzz. Just
Okay.
inhales
Yeah,
his
I like it. Cool.
Okay. And
It's done. Canon.
of course, then we come to Scooby.
The star of the hour.
Is
Can
Scooby
I-
still a Great Dane?
Newfoundland.
Can I ask an even more important question?
Okay.
Is Scooby fixed or not?
Big balls.
Well,
That's the opening of the. Just multiple camera shots just around the balls.
Yikes. Nope.
Enter
think-
title Scooby.
I would vote Scooby is not fixed, but is in control of himself.
He's a German
because he's
Shepherd now.
more sentient than most dogs.
Right.
I should just say, where's Scooby? He's just over there humping some pillar or something.
He's the targeting computer. He's sitting on the barrel, humping the barrel.
No, he falls.
Okay.
He's the one who falls into traps because he keeps trying to hump them.
that thing.
Like, get off the barrel, Scoob!
They end up just
I can't help it, Reggie.
Oh gosh.
end up shooting Scooby into the enemy.
So is is Scooby still a Great Dane?
I think so.
No, you gotta be Call of
think it
Duty
works.
dog. Gotta be German Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
I think it. I think he should be a big dog.
I also think he should be a big dog.
But a Great Dane? Or
Have
no?
you seen those?
Dachshund.
Those
Oh my god.
like I think they're called like Caucasian mountain hounds or
Oh
they're
yeah,
called
I know what you're
something.
talking about.
They like fight bears, dude.
Yeah. Have you seen Tibetan Mastiffs?
I think so.
They look like bears.
Scooby's a hellhound.
Oh. Ooh. He's also a ghost rider. He's come to redeem the souls.
Flaming dog skull.
No, dude, that's such a cool
hellhound.
But seriously though, like he's one. So like, basically, mythology got it wrong. Cerberus isn't a three-headed dog, but three individual dogs. Scooby escaped
He was one of them.
He was one of the 3 Cerberus hellhounds.
Man, throwback to Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
Doing more mythology.
No, that
Yeah.
was Michelin Man, right?
Michelin Man.
Yeah.
Michelin Man. Michelin.
Well, no, I was thinking the mythology aspects of like Kratos and the Jolly Green Giant.
Correct,
we
correct.
had.
And then Scooby, like, so he's in the real world, so he doesn't, like, show his hellhound nature, but he's actually a hellhound.
And
Like-
Shaggy is the only one who knows.
So,
Oh.
that's such a
Yeah.
meta thing because that makes Scooby the only actual supernatural creature. Because then they discover every other quote unquote supernatural creature is actually just some person just being a criminal. That's so meta.
That's actually pretty cool. That's really cool. Whoa.
I wasn't sold until you said that, and now I'm like, this must be a thing.
Stamp, Eli stamp of approval.
But Scooby is also a stoner.
Yeah.
I don't think, no, Scooby's not a stoner. I think Shaggy's also dealing with the death of his past dog, right? Mm-hmm. But he also needs to smoke because he knows what Scooby is, and he can see what Scooby is, but he has to, like, smoke so he, like, doesn't, let it get to him or something. I don't know.
Doesn't take over his soul.
Yeah.
Like Satan, I would sell my soul if I could have a companion.
Like, bring my dog back from the dead, man.
And that's how Scooby comes to be.
Yeah.
Part of the mystery team.
Yeah, what if Shaggy sells his soul to get another dog?
Brother Raggy.
Smoke weed, so that was scary voice.
Hades has sent me. I am your best life dog.
Like, welcome to the fam, man.
I am bound to you for all eternity.
But Scooby's still whimsical, so he's still the whimsical hellhound.
Well, yeah. So, like, of the 3 heads, he was the most like on the River Styx when they're going down passing service. He's like, "Have fun on your way in," like he's the goofy one.
He's like the one making jokes, and the other 2 are turning to him like, "Really?
Really, dude? Yeah.
Come on, man."
Which is why he didn't escape. He got kicked out of.
Okay. Because Shaggy asked for a dog.
Yeah.
And
Hades was
everybody's
like, "This is a win-win. I can get rid of him."
No, like they're in like the big council of hell, right?
Right.
And then they hear the message from Shaggy, who's asking for a dog. All the heads turn to Scooby-Doo. And he's like, "Huh?"
That's so sad. That's like a good backstory too, because like Scooby is constantly trying to prove that he's competent and like good at like being a good hellhound, a good seeker of evil, but like he's doing it with Shaggy through the mystery machine. I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, dude.
That's why they're drawn together, because they're both kind of misfits.
So meta, he
real.
He is still a Great Dane.
Yeah.
His appearance is great.
I think that's too iconic to change.
Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
But his underneath is different.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know he was supposed to be a Great Dane.
Yeah.
I thought he was just some weird amalgamation of something.
He doesn't have any like of the muzzle lines or anything.
Well,
He's very yeah. That's awesome. Heck yeah, dude.
That is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. That's wow.
Dude, freaking badass Scooby. I would pay money to watch this show. A1 Abrams tank. Daphne has a dragon tattoo. Velma has LASIK. Okay,
And what if
Fred
it-
is
okay,
John
no.
Boyega, man. Scooby is freaking Blackbeard with doobies rolling out, and then Scooby is a hellhound, like an ex-hellhound.
I mean, compared to that, then Velma seems really, really lackluster.
Okay, maybe we can go back to Velma. We weren't like done with Velma.
I was going to say, what if they messed up and she can now shoot lasers out of her eyes? But that might be a little too OP.
Yeah, it's a little much. Yeah.
But what if say Velma was like a genetic researcher that got kicked out because she like did something she
They're
was
all
supposed to do?
misfits.
They're all misfits.
Okay.
They all don't fit into some structure. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what's Velma? What does she break out of? What does she not fit into?
That's a good one.
Maybe she was part of like a hacktivist team, but she had ethics.
Interesting. Okay. You guys got anything, Dan Leela?
I got
anything?
nothing.
Was she like the techie, or was she like just the smart kind
Just
of?
kind of just
Here's a little bit of both.
What if
They portrayed her more as a techie in like the later show.
Okay.
what if Velma is a member of either
Mensa.
the Illuminati or Anonymous?
Oh.
Dang.
I would think like the anonymous.
Or
Yeah, that makes more
like
sense.
an organization like Anonymous.
Right.
Not
Yeah, that
necessarily
exists
Anonymous.
within this universe.
Right.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Not
They wears
actually.
Phantom of the Opera masks instead of Guy Fawkes masks.
It's a nice tribute to
They
the
wait-
real Anonymous.
They wear Guy Fieri masks.
Flavor Town.
Yes, this is so canon. Velma. What if Velma is secretly like the overarching villain? Like she puts on the Guy Fieri mask and is secretly planning all of the things.
Just pulling the strings so they go the right directions where she
Right.
plans them because she knows that they would ultimately end up like screw up her whole plans.
Right.
But what if she eventually turns like against the bad guys to save?
I like this.
Yeah.
But the
It's
Guy
kinda like-
Fieri mask.
It's like the USA.
No,
you guys
okay. That's,
remember like White Collar?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or like they do other shows where it's like this really bad guy works with the government
Oh, like
to get
Dexter?
other bad guys.
Like Dexter
Oh, I
or
see.
something?
yeah.
Or the blacklist.
Yeah. So she's an outcast because she was a failed bad guy, but now she's like,
Right. No, I
Hunting
like
other
that.
bad
Doing
Yes.
community service.
With the Guy Fieri mask, though, we've got to have the Guy Fieri mask.
Yeah.
diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Flavor Town.
Flavor Town. Sure, whatever. I'm too drunk to care.
Title right there.
Scooby-Doo, who are you? It's the title. Cool. So we got
I like
Mystery
that.
Machine. We got everyone, right? So we basically got all of them done. I feel bad about Scrappy though.
I don't.
Like I really hate Scrappy. He physically revulses me.
Scrappy was discontinued for being a bad influence on children.
What if
like,
Scrappy
that
was-
happened?
What if Scrappy was another one of the Hellhounds?
He just comes to check on Scooby every
Yeah.
once in a while. Sure, I actually like that.
He was kind of the
And then like his like entry into Earth kind of like f's him up, so he becomes shorter and smaller and like than Scooby.
No, Scooby's a Great Dane. He comes in as like a Pomeranian or like a Dachshund or something.
You remember Up? That one really menacing dog with the cones. Like,
Squeaky voice.
the cone of shame. I feel like we're missing something though.
No, I think we got,
Really?
I think we got all the characters.
now we're going to do all the villains step by step.
Oh
Episode
my
by
gosh.
episode.
villains stay exactly the same.
Villains stay exactly the same.
Yeah, it's got to have that modernization of.
Miner 49er. They roll up on the mine. They just shoot the mine open.
Like he's lit up, Scoob.
Like I lit him for 99, Scoob.
Finish him up.
Tracer rounds just flying in. I'm getting this imagery of, you guys seen Fury, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So Fury's a really good movie and a really good war tank movie. Like I'm imagining like this Last Stand.
So, two quick things that I'd personally like to keep in the canon.
Okay.
One is Shaggy is a vegetarian. That was actually fun fact. The actor, the voice actor that played Shaggy, became a vegan
Casey
and
Kasem.
left the
FT
show
dubs.
because he wanted Shaggy to be also a vegan character.
Fascinating.
And Hanna-Barbera brought him back by saying, you know what, we'll make Shaggy vegetarian, maybe not the whole vegan, but we'll at least do vegetarian. So came back and voiced Shaggy for more years to come. So I still want that to be part of Shaggy personally.
I mean, pot's a veggie.
We're already there.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
organic.
And then the other thing is that one of the major themes of Scooby-Doo is that modernization / criminality of the supernatural, like taking those things that are mystical and superstitious and spooky spookums and making them normal and simple and it's just some person wearing a mask and it's just some criminal.
There's a crotchety old man again.
That needs to still be a centerpiece of the canon.
Dan, don't talk about my dad that way.
Like I said, your dad scares me.
Me too.
So as long as we can agree to both those things, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, well, the show is now teaching kids that if you have a tank, you can blow it up whether you believe in it or not. So it's kind of the same as skepticism, I guess.
They tear off the mask off the decapitated head. Oh, he was actually a dude all along.
If the tank shell passes through the ghost, it's a real ghost.
They're never real though. That's a twist.
If you see an explosion, busted.
Red mist.
Oh no. Rip. The show is teaching that the scientific method in inquiry is about finding the red mist of truth.
Mystery solved.
New episode title, Red Mist of Truth. I think it's perfect. I am so sold on Scooby-Doo being a hellhound. Like, that could have its own entire backstory.
Yes.
You know? And while he's in hell, he's like, oh, Michelin Man, what's up? Sup, dude?
Stop, bro.
Throwing his flaming tires.
His ecosystem destroying tires.
Okay.
Just connecting all the canon.
They're all in one universe secretly.
Yes. We gotta find a way.
All right.
Gotta find a way.
We got to wrap this up. So,
guess. Wrap it up like the
man,
red
good
mist.
one. Oh my goodness.
Red rocket.
Like.
Are there any final thoughts before we close this one out?
Yep. Give me 1 sec. Velma should vape.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Nope.
just kidding.
Fidget spinner.
No, she should have a soundboard on her phone that she plays.
Yes.
Annoyingly.
Actually, yes.
Yes.
She only communicates with the gang in emojis.
Only communicates in memes.
Lol, XD.
Direct hit, XD,
Hit marker.
winky, beer emoji.
Okay.
Your emoji 100 fire.
That's how Scooby knows to load a napalm round.
Where she communicates in GIFs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it
That's
too.
good.
I mean, she's techie, so
Yeah.
yeah, enforce the stereotype.
Daniel, Eli, anything else?
I'm so happy.
Nope, I'm good.
Eli?
Let's reinforce the fact that John Boyega doesn't play any other character other than himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah. But John Boyega as a person is phenomenal.
He
Yes.
works as the leader here
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with an ascot.
Okay.
Yeah. Mask off? Future? Ascot.
What?
What?
Logan?
Molly Percocet.
Any more thoughts?
I don't think so. I like where we've gone.
Where we've gone.
Where have we gone?
And we have gone for a trip, that's for sure.
To hell and back.
Not as much of a trip as
Yeah.
Scooby or Shaggy's on a trip, man.
I wonder if Shaggy's ever been to hell. That's in the movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this episode.
Why, thanks.
We appreciate you. If you want to communicate with us, like, comment, and subscribe. Wow, yeah, I hate myself for that.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Get arguments in the
But
chat,
no,
please.
send us like fan fiction or like fan art or anything of these modified characters.
Let's hold
and
off
stuff.
on the whole fan fiction thing.
Nah, send it to us. I'll read it. I'll read it.
I desperately need a picture of the Mystery Machine as an A1 Abrams.
Yeah, that'd be
Please.
great.
And Scooby-Doo as a hellhound.
Ooh, yeah. With
In the Abrams.
in the Abrams,
In
yeah.
the Abrams.
With the army hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how they paint like the girls on the side of old airplanes or whatever? Scooby-Doo as a hellhound is the marker on the side of the tank with how many kills they've done.
This many mysteries we solved.
In quotes, solved.
I love it. I actually really like it.
I do like that too.
Okay. So yeah, send us your fan fiction or comments or ideas or characters that you would like to see us talk about. We'll add those to our list. Next time on Popular Apocrypha. Oh my fucking god.
Yup. Finally. Topical. Kind of topical. Would have been topical more like 2 months ago.
Yeah. We'll be talking about the Minions.
Oh,
Yep.
Hey, if we don't like them, we can make them better.
We can make them better.
I guess that's true.
I'm going to mysteriously get ill between us.
No, we're gonna need your help
Yeah.
to make them better.
Ah! That is.
Dan, you are literally so within this group of 5. You're probably the most pessimistic and skeptical. We need you, Dan.
Fuck everything.
Need I remind people
Take the
that
minutes, start over, scrap them.
the whole reason for this list is so that we can improve upon them because they suck as it is.
We're stuck to some extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next time we'll be talking about the minions.
No, the
in our
minions
next
just flat
podcast.
out suck.
And it's gonna be a 3-hour special.
A 5-part mini series.
We have to
A
complete.
5-part minion series.
It's going to
must
be one
rebuild.
where we all get just smashed to the point where we can barely talk.
So yes, we're gonna get very smashed. Logan, can you please repeat what you just looked me in the eyes and said with just a straight face, please? Logan.
So you said
Yeah.
we should make a 5-part miniseries.
Yep.
I said we should make it a 5-part minion series.
Yep.
Gosh.
That's what he said.
Daniel's
Dan-
left the room.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
This is why we need you.
So join in next time. Maybe Dan will be here. Maybe he won't.
It'll just be like, okay, maybe the minions can be this, and then Daniel will be like, and they could die. After every suggestion.
But we're not going to get into that now.
And then they can
Join us
choke
next
on a
time.
dick.
If you have any inquiries at all, please contact us. You can find us on Twitter and on Facebook, YouTube,
Instagram.
and,
Welcome back, Dan.
and on Instagram as well.
A little bit of my soul died.
Is there any final business?
I really need to use the bathroom.
It is really dark in here.
All in favor of Riley actually using the bathroom? All in favor?
Aye.
Nay.
All opposed? Nay.
Nay.
All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Ruh-roh.
See you